Sports coverage in the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Goroshevsky bringing it out, and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time, and they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. They found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Forced out to his left. Past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Charles, in the past, a lot of people call this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well, it was you. I'll be honest. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you get some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 53 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Off play action. Pickett on the move to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Josh Bynes. Down for a loss of a yard. Last week, despite him being sacked 4 times, they might need to tighten the reins a little bit. This one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Back to throw. Pickett. Fighting Harris over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. They won for the first time with Billy Snell. And they'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. It's probably a pretty good sign here in the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Behind the gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That time. And that's going to bring the 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal's there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down and then continue on downfield, try and get a touchdown.
Like your confidence.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 30-10 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And I think this is a round we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Near midfield at the 49. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And why they're getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, and it's good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Well, Shesky got hit on this one. Touchback. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture of the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Oh, you're impressed.
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone's talking about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make this last run, the last push to get to the playoffs.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw a short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pretty good idea of the pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack at 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun. Pickett. Here it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On third down, Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They get 7, and he's up 4th. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On is the punt team now as this one's set away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur. Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and then capture him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Jackson. They'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this one will be taken out. They'll spot it right at the 7. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try to help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 40 on the return. And this offense will take over at the midfield strike with a 1st and 10. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and he hoped to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 1st and 10, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett. His throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop any of those. With 3rd down coming up. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. That time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he get a yard there to win up the run.
He did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try to run with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. He stands so far defensively. And that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense hold him out. Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. Pickett. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. But with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before the season is over.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-3. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. If you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Throwing on 1st down. Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a hit of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. So they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well with the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
To throw on third down. Pickett. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Snell on the shotgun handoff. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
How about that, partner? That happens in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
Now, he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. The Steelers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Pickett. From left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First down, Pickett. Another drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Pickett. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Here's Freiermuth again. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try to find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Pickett. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here. Sternberger. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they didn't think right there.
Yards remaining on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face the middle. Looking to throw. Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He needs to be about a yard or so short. They're going for it. This is Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try to find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a give here to Snell. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Harris. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now they'll They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Again, it's Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that it lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be at the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeded.
Reference to the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Jackson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Donalds. And it's going to go to the 28-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return is Olszewski. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Steelers are going on offense here, 1st and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Pickett. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Defensively, that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do at this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he caught by the big tight end Andrews. And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also in the field goal range down at the 27-yard line.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their captains. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
His throw is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson. This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. Tucker's kick is good. And the 2nd field goal here gets him back with an 11 now. 17-6. In the field goal department so far, he's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there's many blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown.
Well, tries to force it out, and it's intercepted. Good job number 44. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, they just didn't happen. That'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Final play of the half here is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So we've got about halftime here in Week 17 as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around. Wow, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The return is Duvernay. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And that was their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson with a handoff to Dowdings on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. And that almost their first INT in the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Olszewski now to return. On a 48-yard punt, give him 9, though, on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 40 yards on the completion, and it sets up the 3rd down. From the gun, Pickett. And that is incomplete. The Steelers set up the right now. As they keep it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. How about a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second and 11 now. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end below. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense, maybe take command of this game yourself.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Pickett. Bringing pressure too much. Down he goes. Pressure back. 8 yards that time. And 2nd down.
They started the 3rd quarter. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. And some secondary help here for the defense of the nickel on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Ford. And bring this back. It's a big 6 and a Raider touchdown. Chiefs onto the field here as they're going to go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he'll get in the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And now they're only down 3. They feel great about themselves.
Well, Shesky going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Throwing after the interception. Pickett. Throw inside complete. That's Harris. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. To throw on second down. Pickett, he finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. From the gun. Pickett. Looking well, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Throwing on first down. Pickett. Incomplete on the deep ball. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Back. It's a pick 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Well, Gardner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pick-off.
Why is it? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on those plays.
Tucker with the extra point. This 4-point game. They're defensively getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they try the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this position.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Looking to throw on second down. Pickett, he finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. On first down, Harris. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard into the 36. To throw on second down. Pickett. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. Claypool's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. As the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down, this is Harris. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of this game. All that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Off play action. Pickett. That would be incomplete. Receptions. Things just haven't been true for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
First down. Pickett. Another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They run with Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They hand this off to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Oswald good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Oswald now to kick it away after the touchdown. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Sends it to Anderson. It's complete to tight end Hauser. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. to throw again on second down. Check. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he will slide down with a good gain. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs. Because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Send their punter out now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Start on the ground with Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Pickett. He finds his tight end, Gentry.
It's not good about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert out there now.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Steelers send out their penalty as they come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 49-yard punt and on the return. Now the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now they'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
That one complete to Crochet.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Jackson for the shotgun. Open man is Duvernay. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. And they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Rush coming in, he's taken down. Green, Kevin Hurley on the blitz, and got 9 yards back in the line of scrimmage. He shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up around the 27, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the defense creating some points and only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. They have to try and get past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Throwing after the interception. Pickett. Goes right side, and that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first down and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Pickett. Steps away to his left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Decent game on the scramble to 6. And now it's 4th.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field. Their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. There's a 42, make a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the opening is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Shrugs him off. First down and more for Jackson to get this one out to the 44-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. And it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Dobbins. They'll get it down here to the 43. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they take a knee. 2nd and 11. The
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were really charged by a big second half to put this one on ice.
You get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And I got it done in this one.
So for Baltimore, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.